Okay, this is my garden on a regular day. I haven't cut the grass and I haven't weed-eated, which I'm about to do this afternoon. And I'm just kind of trying to prepare for a tropical storm expected to head our way this week. And I just got through harvesting a lot of things. I got about 7 really pretty green peppers off of here. This bush is just, it's just booming. It's done so well. And so we've been eating a lot of stuffed Greek peppers lately, green peppers. And I'm getting a cucumber here and there, but not too many, because of, my pickle worm problem, and I haven't addressed that yet. I'm sure I could put some stuff on there to make it better. Next year I'll take some preventative measures and go to a place called Gardens Alive and get some things to sprinkle on my cucumbers. So maybe next year I can have some. And let's see here, we have some tomato plants are starting to die on me. They're just that time. I guess they're spent. So I'm going to try to save some of these tomato plants. What I've noticed a lot of these are doing is at the base there are new shoots coming out with blooms on them. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut off on a lot of my tomato plants just above that stem, and then maybe this latter part of the season I can start getting some tomatoes again, and this will just be like the same tomato plant. Maybe it'll do even better now that the temperatures are kind of leveling off a little bit. Let me see if I can find another one. Here's another good example. This is a golden jubilee tomato plant, and right there at the base I have a new shoot coming out. So this will be my new plant, and I will just go ahead and cut it off right here. I don't know if this is going to work. I have no idea really, but I'm just experimenting. Rather than just to pull them all out, I'll just see what happens if I do that to a few of my plants. This little guy is a Roma grape tomato plant, and it is just keeps on and on and on producing, which I'm not complaining about. I just pulled off about 15 tomatoes, and I had already had about 15 in the house. So we're going to have some caprese tonight with some fresh basil and mozzarella. And you can see there's even some more I can go ahead and pick here that I've already turned. And so I will definitely plant another one of these this month. I just let it grow on out like a bush because it's doing fine, treating it that way. And it looks a little bit out of control, but it's producing pretty well. This little guy here is going to have to be pulled out. He's dead. That stem right there is. And this is another example of a shoot coming out from the root base of a plant. So I'm going to cut this one off up here, get rid of this. It's not producing up here at the top. Even though there's blooms, it's just really not doing well. And I've been rooting some basil in these little peat pots. I'll probably give away to people, neighbors and whatnot. I have some cilantro growing here from seed. I have another watermelon vine, and I've started it in here. I don't know if I'll get anything this year. I know it's too late to plant, but I got 2 nice sized watermelons last weekend. But I went ahead and pulled out all my vines. The biggest problem I'm probably having right now are these pepper plants are just toppling over with a hard rain. Even the cages aren't supporting them. So I'm starting to tie them to the trellises, and that seems to be providing them with enough support. This is my Thai basil, more like a bush. I just cut this back a week and a half ago probably, and it's already taken over again. I'm not complaining either, but next year I'll probably try to sell some of these fresh Thai ingredients to the local Thai restaurants. Because I have this Thai here, and then I started growing some Thai peppers plants right here. And I have a little Thai pepper plant here with little bitty red peppers on it. And I've started some lemongrass in some containers over here. So I might be able to produce some good ingredients for some of the Thai restaurants. Looks like some of the neighbors are already taping up their windows for what will probably be Hurricane Faye here very soon instead of Tropical Storm Faye. Hopefully my garden will survive. This little trellis is just toppling over. It's way too top heavy. I should just probably cut back some of these branches, but there's a couple of 3 or 4 tomatoes on there, and it's hard to do that when it's producing. So actually there's about 5 tomatoes. This is the asparagus. It's starting to fall over, which I think is what it's supposed to do, and then I have to cut it back after it's completely fallen over here in the latter part of the summer. But judging by how well this is doing, I should have a lot of asparagus next year. Okay, well, I've just been getting a lot of peppers right now. A little bit of those Roma grape tomatoes, but I can't think of enough ways to cook peppers, so we're doing stuffed peppers and egg with peppers and frittatas and everything else. So here's some little hot banana peppers. Those are good. Jalapeno pepper plant in there. Another green bell pepper plant. So that's what we're eating a lot of now. We have a red. That one's turning red for me right there. Some purple ruffle basil. Some more red peppers right there that aren't quite red yet, but be another day or two. Regular basil. My strawberry plant's taking over here, and I need to trim it back. I mean, I know if I let it grow, it'll probably continue to produce more strawberry plants, but I'm not sure if I want this whole bed to be strawberries or not. We'll see. We'll see how it does, and I might just make this a strawberry bed in the end. Some lavender, some garlic chives, and some green onion. These green onions are so sweet. They are so good. And our new schnoodle, who's vicious. He does not like my husband. Otis! Hey boy! But he's a sweetie to me and my baby boys. Yeah. Yes you are.